Welcome to another Stamps in the Mail Club video. I have another project to share with you, and this one is a really fun version of a trifold card. So this one is sized so that you can use an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and get 3 cards out of it. So the card, or sorry, 2 cards out of it. So the cardstock is 8.5 by 4.25, and then you're going to go ahead and score it at 1.5 inches and again at 5 inches, and that's going to give you this trifold here. Okay, then when you have your circle punch ready, I use the 1 3/4 circle punch. You're going to slide it in and punch right on this little score line so that you have a spot to stick your flower. So I'm going to go ahead and use my green lid glue or Tombow multi-adhesive, liquid adhesive, to stick down a piece of the Designer Series paper from the Occasions catalog. This is the Fresh Prints Designer Series paper. And I'm going to line up my pre-punched pansy punch right here in the hole. So I'm going to go ahead and put some Stampin' Dimensionals just on the bottom part because I want it to have a good stick, but I want to make sure I'm not going to have them show when our card's open. So those dimensionals are down here at the bottom, and I'm going to stick this right in the middle. So now our card closes over our pansy. Let's see, I might have to move it up just a tiny bit. Let's see if I can nudge that up. There we go. Okay, so now we have our pansy punch. Now the front of our card needs a little image, so we're going to go ahead and stamp here at the bottom. I have my happy birthday image. I just inked my clear block. If you ever have problems getting your stamps to stick, it happens where I live, especially in the summertime, go ahead and just put a little bit of snail adhesive right on there, and that will give you a great sticky. And so we can add our happy birthday here from the Says It All stamp set, and go ahead and fold this over. You might have noticed that I did some little slappy stamping there and got an edge caught. So we're going to go ahead and rescue that. So I'm going to take off my happy birthday image here, and instead I'm going to put on my chevron. And we're just going to add some chevrons to our card to sort of recover that little error. All right, because it doesn't have to look exactly like the sample, right? You can do something a little bit different. So I'm going to stick my chevrons down there. There. Okay, now we have Happy Birthday with chevrons, which matches our Fresh Prints Designer Series paper, which is just perfect, right? All right, so like it meant to be. All right, grab a piece of the banner punched cardstock, and I'm going to put my dimensional for this way down at the very bottom edge. See how that works? Because this is going to be like a hook here, and so I'm going to slide it up right here so that the dimensional, where I'm sliding it kind of like this, is going to stick down and will hold our card together. Okay, so that's going to be a little clip that holds it shut. All right, then I'm going to grab a piece of scratch paper here and one of my Petite Petals stamps. Go ahead and stamp that and punch it. And if you watched one of my other video tutorials, I showed you how to recover a misinked stamp pad, like if you don't clean your stamps and then you accidentally stick it down into a light color ink bed, like red on Coastal Cabana, just saying. All right. Then we're going to stick that down. I have a little tiny piece from the Itty Bitty Shapes, which is on the retiring list, so that Itty Bitty Shapes punch pack is a great one to grab real quickly because it will be unavailable very soon when the catalog changes, or before if they sell out. So I'm going to take that little center there and stick it down, which is just the perfect size. And then I have some pearls. I'm going to go ahead and I'll take one of the little size ones, but you can use any size, and stick this right here in the center of our flower. And so there we have our little birthday card with our extra chevron border. So here's another version of it. Here we go, using no chevron border.